Hello, good day, everybody. Welcome to a brand new episode of Terrific Thursdays from the panel of IQI Global. And along with IQI Global, we have a wonderful channel partner with us all the way from Dubai. It is the Vincitore brand. Before we start off with that, my name is Omer Ali Khan. I am the director of IQI Dubai office. We are a real estate investment and advisory firm which has offices in 11 countries around the world with a very strong and a dynamic workforce of more than 6,000 agents globally. The reason for holding this session is because we at IQI very strongly believe that disruptive marketing holds a key element for our company growth. Now, the growth of the Proptech, big data and analytics segment has also sped up the digitalization of real estate marketing. I plan to touch on some basic pointers on this very topic briefly today. But at the same time, I am very happy to have with me a very seasoned and a beautiful colleague from the real estate industry. We have a rich history of working together on many projects, and I am actually very excited to be online with the one and only Miss Mariska Trojkova. So I will just introduce Mariska to all of you first, and then we can go ahead with the actual presentation. Mariska, say hi to everybody.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, Omer, for the beautiful introduction.
Thank you for your time today.
Most welcome. Thanks a lot for inviting us. We really have a pleasure to do this for IQI and also for to introduce ourselves to the all global your offices and your colleagues.
No, we strongly believe in the synergy that we are building together, Mariska. I know, like I said, we've been working together in the past. We've had some good round of successes, and I think now is a good time to show a lot of people around the globe the strengths and the benefits that investors get from investing with IQI and Winterthur in the city of Dubai. So what I'll do is, I know Mariska is extremely busy. I've been running after her for 4 days to get time so we can do this session. I will quickly share my screen and get on to the first part of the presentation very briefly, and then we will take Mariska's time and go ahead with the next bit. Alrighty, I hope you guys can see the screen. Now, essentially what this episode is about is that how is Proptech changing the real estate market? If I'm sure all of you are observing nowadays the technological advancement, the digital disruption that has been entering into our lives, be it at home, at work, or even through online shopping. This has actually brought the onslaught of a digital revolution, which is somewhat similar to the industrial revolution of the 1900s. And due to the COVID-19 pandemic, many instruments of this digital revolution, such as social media, web communication, e-marketing, IT systems, and softwares have actually changed how people are interacting, how economies and governments are functioning, and how the market is going to be evolving in the coming near future. So the impact of the digital revolution on the real estate industry is actually quite profound. And as you can probably see from the information that I'm sharing with you, it's in fact the real estate buyers and investors who are probably the ones who are going to be benefiting the most because of a development of an efficient flow of information within the real estate industry. Obviously, this means that online listings based on areas, pricing, locations, and preferences of buyers will get digitized, will get exhibited more clearly, and this will allow the clients to decide what is their best preferences. Now, what happens is that not only investors, but also second home buyers and investors, they are having an option to expand onto cities and location where they consider the investments and they want to maximize on their real estate portfolios. Here is where the digitalization of real estate is making very, very strong inroads. And we are getting a lot of people who are coming across to us with specific questions and needs. And we are able to thankfully address those needs and move forward with the actual selection of properties. Apart from the buying side, on the flip side, for the suppliers or the supply side, the availability of new avenues for marketing has made it a lot easier for property owners to sell or rent their properties. Now, you have developers like the one which are partnering with me today, who are extremely internet savvy, sorry, and they are looking to launch new project or even sell existing stock with the use of digital marketing platforms such as Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and so on. And this has actually helped us all in gaining a lot of interest and even sales traction. This is putting a boost to the real estate market because information processing is getting improved. The financial institutions also are contributing their part by giving loans to the developers and to home buyers. In the end, the digitization of real estate services, basically, if you can see in 3 bullet points that I put across to you, digital revolution directly aids international brokerage firms such as ourselves, IQI, where we are already incorporating best practices as a normal routine. For example, like arranging 3D tours for clients from the comfort of their homes, or even our extremely popular and effective online broker app, through which we do crossing and seamless information and interaction between all our international brokerage teams. Dubai in particular is at the forefront of using this latest technology within the real estate industry. We have 3D walkthroughs, we have virtual tours, high definition resolution maps, and then we have virtual assistant and broker app, which most of the developers have already incorporated, and they are allowing the brokerage firms to use these services in order to satisfy clients and to help them make their selections. In fact, even the Dubai Land Department is helping property buyers by doing the mortgage processing all online without having to make a physical visit. In the end, Dubai real estate market is, as always, proving to be very resilient, even in the middle of this crisis. Uh, as we all know, there is no tax on property. It has been announced last week, especially within the Gulf, there was expectation that there may be a VAT increase. That is the case, which is not happening, which is again good news. Dubai is all in all a great destination, which is currently giving you fantastic discounted price, which makes property market a lot more attractive and a great option for end users and for investors and for anybody who's looking to basically grab onto a fantastic piece of real estate in the city of Dubai. Now, talking about Dubai, Vincitore again is a brand that I came across thanks to Mariska, maybe a good, 4 years ago, Mariska, or 5 years ago, I think.
Yeah, it's more than 4 years, I guess.
Yeah, so you can see, obviously, she's managed to take care of herself much better than me. I'm growing older. Now, when we started with the brand, before I say anything more, in fact, Mariska, can you please take a minute to introduce first yourself to all the audience?
So my name is Marichka. I'm into real estate market like more than 7 years now. I joined Winterthur on the beginning stage when we just launched Winterthur Palacio. And I'm representing Vincitore as a chief sales officer. And I'm very proud to represent Vincitore, as Vincitore mainly deliver more than what we promise. My clients are very happy, and 80% of my clients are repeat clients to our future projects as well. So that is just a short And I just want to also mention that I achieved award from Dubai Land Department in 2017 as the best sales, the best sales in 2017 non-Arabic. That was the award what I received from Dubai Land Department.
Okay, along with this, one thing I do know about Mariska very easily why she has received this award. Okay, this is one lady who I would unfortunately bother either in the evening, early in the mornings for any query or any help. And she has always been extremely supportive, and she has always been, I would say, magical in arranging very, very short notices for viewings and information for clients from all across the world. So this is one of the reasons why I really enjoy interacting with her and her team. And Mariska, what do you think, if I can very quickly ask you again, why don't you just also please introduce us to the Vincitore brand now?
Winterthur brand key things focus on delivering high quality, innovative boutique designer project. Brand Winterthur was created to bridge the gap between the quality and the price. So every square feet in Winterthur is designed, engineered, and crafted to perfection. Winterthur developer exists more than 7 years now into the real estate. In this country, the owner has been more than 25 years. We successfully delivered now 2 projects, and third project is off plan. We are focusing on the quality, style, and functionality. Brands Vincitore also support the global investors to easily and effectively purchase a boutique design property in Dubai with the high rental returns of investment and superior quality property. So this is what we mainly focus on. Just a short description of the brand and what we are doing.
All right, that seems to be something which a lot of people are always looking at. Now, along with that, I think one quick question I'll ask you is, during this COVID-19 pandemic, we were discussing this, I remember last time. Why don't you share what is the strategy of Winterthur to attract clients to buy a property, let's say?
So COVID-19 unfortunately affect the worldwide in the multiple ways. So we understand sitting home that we understand the value of quality homes and of the wellness and health as well, how important it is. So mainly our third project, Vincitore Benessere, it's all about the wellness, about the mentally, physical, also about the spiritual wellness. Also, our construction materials are approved by wellness recognized as a wellness product.
Right.
Not only this, what I want to say for the product, Vincitore come up with one very special offer for first time in Dubai. What is capital protection? I just want to say a little bit more about this offer, so it will be much more easy to understand. Basically,
Please.
mainly now it's very difficult for the people to invest in property, because to predict the real estate market is very challenging, especially in this time when COVID-19 happened out of nowhere. So what we come up with capital protection is just to make the investors feel more secure and more confident of doing a property investment. So after the 3 years of the guarantee rental period, if the property value decrease more than 15%, we will refund back that money to the investors.
Wow.
Yeah. So that is basically to make them feel comfortable. If they asking questions, what will happen tomorrow? Maybe the property value will drop. We're very confident with our product, and I'm sure that based per our experience, we always have good capital appreciation. That's why we are offering this. And also, we really want to encourage the investors, because I think this is the right time of investing in properties. And when you have something unique, different, with very high quality, demand is always there.
So I think that is an absolutely amazing offer that you just told us about. I've not really come across something like this from others in the market. So it's something extremely unique.
Yeah, I believe it's the first time in Dubai.
All right. Okay, quickly now, one more question I had written up for you because there were a couple of my investors who we were discussing with about the Winterthur brand. Um, how are you using technology to help clients to view or select properties?
Currently, Vincitore Digital Gateway. So the clients actually, with one click on our website, they can easily do a viewing on the property with 360 degrees visual tour of the projects, what we have available. Also online, they can book a meetings with our experts on Zoom, Skype, and other platforms. We are also working on the digital contracts, what will make much more easy currently the situation what is happening, so it will be much more fast as well. And we are working on also a digital experience for our existing clients, so for them it will be much more easy to follow all the information and notification for the property what they already own on their mobile phones. So we're trying to just make as much as possible and more practical way from the digital platform, but I think it's very much possible.
One thing I'll add: most of the 360 tours which are being offered from Winterthur, they are for properties which are already handed over. The latest project which we are working on is also under process, and there are show apartments available, which are again available through virtual tours for clients to have a look and decide what they like. Is that correct, Melissa?
Yes, correct. Currently available, so virtual tour of 360 degrees only for Vincitore Palacio, but we are putting soon Vincitore Boulevard as well as Benessere.
Okay, all right, fantastic. Quickly now, what are the local amenities or the resources in the particular area where we have our latest project from Winterthur?
We are located exactly opposite Miracle Garden, but it's the biggest touristic attraction. It's more than 1 million tourists has been visited Miracle Garden per year. So not only Miracle Garden, so I want to say that there is a school, Safa Community School, only walking distance. There is a lot of other school, North Anguilla, James Fonder School, but they are also very nearby to this location. There is City Center Barsha, what is a small shopping center as well, walking distance from our project. There is Prime Clinic, Med Clinic, Prime Hospital, what is also walking distance from our project. So there is all facilities what you require for the living and this project. But what we're trying also to do, because all our projects have a huge retail space, so like a small shopping center. So we're trying to make everything easy reachable for our clients. So that is only on the ground floor of our projects.
Pretty impressive. Okay. All right. One quick one. We discussed this, but I thought we will also discuss this online. What is your opinion that will the delay of Expo 2020 affect real estate purchasing? What is your
Expo 2020 delay will affect on real estate purchasing, but I think in positive way. As we already seeing the things are happening in positive way because of the way how actually Dubai and the rulers of UAE they deal with the situation of COVID-19 and all this delay happened because of that, and put a mark globally, so everyone understand because of the vision and strength of the rulers, how they deal that Dubai will be the fastest recovering country from COVID-19. That will basically attract a lot of international clients to come and put the money here and to invest in Dubai, because this is the place where you want to be when this kind of situation is happening. So I think the delay of Expo 2020, it's actually positive, will impact positive on the real estate market. This is my personal opinion.
Completely. In fact, just yesterday I got an inquiry from Hong Kong where a client is interested to buy a specific type of property in Dubai, and they don't have any issues whatsoever in terms of, in fact, they feel this is the best time to buy because they may get a very, very good deal or a very, very good option. So I agree with you completely. It's something which a lot of smart investors will be looking at. Speaking about smart investments, what are the best offers which are available from Winterthur right now to international buyers or even local buyers?
As you already mentioned, that now is the best time because there is plenty of great options on the market. We also giving amazing offer, but it's too true to be too good to be true. So we have a very flexible payment plans. What is 80% post handover payment plan. What is available for international clients as well. We have capital protection, what I already mentioned, but I didn't mention very important and valid point that during these 3 years of period, and the investors will earn 24% ROI, but it's net, no service charge, no property management fees. Wow. And after the 3 years, as I mentioned, the capital guarantee, capital protection is there. So basically, we checking with the evaluation company authorized from Dubai Land Department. If the value of your property is more than 15% less, then we refund back that money to you. And guarantee returns of 8% net, what is 24% in 3 years. So that is very good for international clients because we are managing the property completely for them. As I mentioned, no service charge, no property management fees, and mainly what is the fear of the investors, because for them every day it's costing them money. So from day A to day Z they are covered, so they don't have any losses. So even if they invest in the property where there is no guarantee returns, they will depend on the market. Maybe the market will go up, maybe will go down. We don't know, but this is kind of security what we are giving to them. Whatever is happening on the market, they getting 8% net, but it's very good. And they're completely, it's a passive income for them. So they basically sleep home and we do all the job and they receive the money in their bank account.
No, I am a firm believer, and it's not because I've been working with you, but I genuinely find a lot of value for money in what you are offering essentially to all clients. Now, last question would be, in your words, what are the top 3 things that separate Winterthur from the competition? Let's see.
So I cannot say that we have a competition, as the projects that we are doing, it's really our architecture. If you see, it's completely different than other projects in Dubai. So when you see our project, you don't feel like you're in Dubai. So we mainly we see very tall buildings and just the concrete around. So it's completely different what we are offering. So it's European architecture. It's something between Roman and Greek. Unique design, very high quality product. And the most important, it's a high returns what we're offering. All this combined, actually, it's a result of the high returns, because the property what we have, it's not only, I'm not selling only apartment, it's not 4 walls, it is a lifestyle. So mainly what the developers are doing, they from the build-up area, they use 80% for the sellable area. In our case, we use only 60% of the sellable area. So all the rest, it's extra space for you. So it's a lot of facilities and amenities for the luxury lifestyle. So it's not only apartment, it's a lifestyle what Vincitore offers. So this is all the facilities what we are offering. I believe the projects in these areas, in this price, they don't have. We have lagoon pools, we have a leisure deck of 100,000 square feet. As I mentioned, like a small shopping center on every project on the ground floor. And we have business lounge, we have a lot of facilities, but I don't really have a time to mention. But it's, as I already mentioned, it's everything to provide a luxury lifestyle.
I am actually just going to endorse these points because I have physically seen these properties. Again, with Mariska and her team a number of times, and every time I walk into any of those projects, I literally think maybe I'm not standing in Dubai, maybe I'm standing in Rome or probably in Italy. So the quality definitely is top notch. That's one of the things which always attracts me and investors, that you get value for money when you look at these particular offers or developments which are being given by the Vincitore brand. And thank you one more time, Mariska. I think it was wonderful to see you online today. And we will definitely be keeping in touch with you and taking more information from you from time to time. If you like to say something to the audience, please do, and then we will sign off.
Thank you so much, Omer, for inviting us, and it was really a pleasure talking with you. I think I mentioned most of the things that I was supposed to mention. So if there is some questions, we will be always here to answer.
Absolutely. So this wraps up our episode for the terrific Thursday session. Thank you all for being with us and having a look. Do pop in and send us your questionnaires for anything you need extra.